Turning now to something important we want to share with you. This pandemic has upended virtually every part of government. That includes prisons. The crisis has sparked a rethinking of why so many people are locked up for so long, an issue many reformers have pushed for decades. But the pandemic drove action, like this. Over the span of a few months in 2020, governments released 200,000 inmates earlier than scheduled because of COVID, including prominent figures ranging from Trump vets Paul Manafort and Michael Cohen to the controversial artist turned informant Tekashi 6ix9ine, who got out early even with a racketeering conviction. Now, violent convicts were not generally released. A pandemic does not get you out of a life sentence. Experts on criminal justice say this whole experiment goes beyond the pandemic, however. As civil rights protesters and others have long argued, if this kind of health emergency pushed states to admit there was no public health risk to letting some people out, then why not continue rethinking America's harsh prison policies? Remember, the U.S. has some of the longest, harshest sentences in the world, 10 times other democracies like the Netherlands, and those are just statistics. Then there are people. Harsh policies that discriminate against minorities and the poor are affecting real people. And governments claiming public safety can end up clashing with the larger issues here. They can cause more danger than the charges they're supposed to address with these prison policies. Let me give you an example. Take Kalief Browder. He was an innocent 22-year-old, never convicted of anything. He was legally innocent in the eyes of the system. He was awaiting a trial, but was held for 2 years in solitary confinement, then died in a reported suicide. Now, what crime was he charged with while still legally innocent? What was he waiting trial for? Stealing a backpack. The prison system held him for longer before trial than the likely punishment for that petty offense of stealing a backpack. And that's a prison overseen by Democrats in New York. Down in Mississippi, Republicans run one of the most notorious, dangerous, and discriminatory prisons in the world. 10 inmates have been killed there, 12 dying by suicide in just the last 2 years alone. Prisoners live in conditions that violate human rights, completely out of control violence, abuse of solitary confinement for months at a time, which is a type of torture. And if any of this sounds familiar, it's the same prison that old school Jim Crow politicians were using to terrorize the Freedom Riders. Remember them? Who were advocating just basic racial equality all the way back in 1961. They held Stokely Carmichael there. Advocates have protested this prison for a long time.
We are here because we're sick and tired of state-sanctioned murder.
18 inmates have died in Mississippi's prison system since the end of December. 10 of them at the state's penitentiary in Parchman.
You have inmates literally sitting in the darkness, sitting in water, roaches and mice. We wouldn't accept it for animals.
No human being is supposed to live like them brothers are living in Parchman. And they damn sure ain't supposed to die like they dying in Parchman.
They are murdering our babies, our husbands, our wives, our children.
The Justice Department is now investigating the state's prisons.
Major step for criminal justice reform in Mississippi today. The DOJ formally condemning the notorious Parchman prison.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Now!
Hopefully, a roadmap is created with firm goals and firm ends in place that will make this prison more safe.
We ain't just coming today. We ain't gonna stop today. We ain't gonna stop tomorrow. We're gonna free the land, we're gonna free our land, and we're gonna free every one man that needs a man. God bless.
Free everyone. And freedom, we know, can be a long time coming. As you see, we've covered this very prison here on this program, including the lawsuits that document human rights abuses there, backed by artists like Roc Nation's Yo Gotti.
I mean, it's about trying to make sure everybody gets treated like humans, make sure these prisoners are not living in inhumane conditions. I understand that people in prison are still human, you know, and you would want and everybody would want their brother, mother, father to be treated as such.
Still human. Fact check, true. Literally. The Constitution requires humane conditions and human rights for people in prison. And all this pressure you see here is actually working. Let me tell you how. This Garland Justice Department actually found human rights abuse through an April investigation that puts formal legal pressure on the prison to change fast or be taken to court. The DOJ detailing savage conditions, torture, abuse, the deprivation of medical care to inmates who were found beaten or stabbed, as well as lethal and illegal temperatures of units that were reaching 140 degrees temperature. That's leading to action like a headline just this week. The prison is adding air conditioning units after a century of scalding summers. The DOJ also securing a conviction of a warden at that same prison for assaulting an inmate and then trying to cover it up. He awaits sentencing in September. So there is some real measurable change, at least where there are facts and pressure. And that brings us to what I also wanted you to know. I'll be moderating a panel on this very prison and reforms at a Justice Summit in New York this Saturday, a gathering that includes House Democratic Caucus Chair Hakeem Jeffries. And our panel on Saturday includes Yo Gotti, who you just heard talking about that lawsuit, Cheryl Henderson, whose son Chadrian was found dead inside the prison, and other reformers. You can join us in New York. You can register now for free at unitedjusticecoalition.com/UJC Summit. You see that link there, or even easier, go to the Beat with Ari Twitter page for the link. That's this Saturday at 12:30 p.m. in Manhattan. You can go to the link on your screen, or just remember to look up The Beat Twitter, The Beat with Ari on Twitter. It will be our top link for the next several days. If you're near New York and you want to join us, we think this is a worthwhile conversation to have.